stream of Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, STEELEPLAY. It's been a while since I've gone live and did a live stream playthrough, so I'm just gonna ease myself into it. We're gonna be picking up from the Salika Wood as we make our way toward Arcades. I'm gonna be trying to focus on the main story. There are plenty of hunts and whatnot to do, but I'm gonna try to focus on the main story, like I said. But that's not to say that we won't do Hunter 2 along the way. We'll just see how it goes. Alright, so we got a sash. That's not bad. That's immunity to slow, I think, and shitload of speed, and I also think fire damage. Yeah, it's fire damage. That's pretty cool. Sash is useful. There is one thing I'd like to take on, and that's Lane, the Esper. We are definitely ready to take it on, I think, but I'm gonna have to plan for that. Plan a gambit setup for it. And Bubble will not be our friend for that encounter. Get a brief cutscene once we make it to the Fawn Coast. So enjoy.
It would seem we made the right choice. If we'd taken the easy way and come by airship, one of those patrols would no doubt have been quick to roll out the red carpet. We're on the Empire's doorstep now, so we shouldn't have to worry quite so much. But that's no excuse to get sloppy. It is still a long road to the capital.
I think we can manage. Are we gonna save Bristol here? Not that I'm gonna be saving, there's auto saves all over the place, but it's good to renew MP and whatnot. Alright, before I even go for Lane, I want to have access to what Lane offers, which would be things like Firaga and whatnot. Like, take a look. Well, hopefully we don't end up... I'm afraid to open up the license board in this game. Because it can shut the game down. It's a glitch. If that does happen, I will just reopen the game. Might go black for a second and just audio, but then I'll restart the game. Not like I have a choice. But yeah, when you open up the license board, sometimes the game shuts down. But with all the autosaves for every time you screen, you get an autosave. It's really not a big deal. The bigger deal is just having to deal with the game shutting down constantly. It's annoying. Especially when you get like a new Esper or something like that, you definitely want to screen before you open up the license boards. Not like I have to get anything specific right now, but trying to get Penelo to level 34. She's still level... oh shit, she is level 34. Well, look at that. Ichitan, or Igdan, Piranha. piranha. A piranha with a weakness. Thunder. Almost Ichdons, or whatever you want to call them. Ichdons are weak to lightning, so not too surprised. And then good old Lobos. And Pyrolisks too, weak to ice. Speaking of which, they can self-destruct or do kamikaze on you if you don't kill them in time, so try to throw out that ice. Yeah, for Kushalane, if we do decide to take it on, we're not going to be using Bubble, because there's a room-wide sap effect that only hastens with the amount of HP you have, so Bubble, meaning that if you use Bubble, the room-wide sap will only affect you double. Just like Bubble intends to double your HP, it'll double the amount of HP you lose, so you won't be relying on Bubble for Kushalane. Unless you want to die. The main thing about Kushalane, I think, is the Fubars that you have to fight alongside them, making the fight incredibly difficult. It's not impossible, it's just a little on the difficult side, in my opinion. First, let's get access to things that he would unlock, such as, like, for Shikari. Red Mage, Firaga, Thundaga, Blizzaga, and Sleepga. These will be unlocked through Kushalane, which we have none of yet, so there's no real point in fighting Kushalane just yet. But soon. I think the Hunter's Camp has a teleport crystal. I think. I try not to rely too much on gambits, so I do play on late mode, so I should input my own spells and whatnot, my own commands. I find the game to be played most effectively that way. I tried playing the game in both modes, wait and active. But with active, you have to rely on your gambits 100%, and that could be a lot of micromanaging. Let's put it that way. Gotta love that monk black mage, you know. And since Fran more or less sucks by default, I made her the time mage, so to give her a little bit of an edge over other characters, making her not suck so much. Because by default, she is the worst character in the entire group. At least statistic-wise. But making her an ultra time mage sort of evened the odds with her, making her more useful, as she's the only one who has access to haste. Which isn't a make or break. I mean, we could do without haste. Since we got that double mode, baby. Nah, it really doesn't make much of a difference. Haste is a whole nother type of speed. Isn't it? I think it is. It's not the same as haste. Haste increases the charge bar. Alright. I could equip a gun onto Balthier, but I'm feeling good with the Platinum Dagger. Level 35. Pretty good, friend. I got Mandragores that are weak to fire coming up. This one's sleeping. Don't need it right now. Not for this area. I needed it for the trickster. Bubble on everybody. We should get her a bubble belt. Let's get her a bubble belt. A bubble belt. Worth it. Well, she doesn't have to cast bubble. At least for now. While it's equipped. Alright, let's steal from this thing. This iguana. Or iguan. Piece of ice magnesite. Alright, which way we gotta go? This way? Gotta get to the hunter's camp. I might up that too, by the way, Gambits. I'm gonna up it to 3 foes. That could be a pain in the ass, but this game requires a lot of switching around. It just does. I gotta switch my group up for a little while. Though Fran is useful in this area. copy of the obelisk, which isn't bad, but not as good as Francesca. Give her the power omelet. Alright, Lamia's tiara. We have plenty of those, I think. Just gotta check something real quick. Well, she can hit flyers with that, so it's fine, I suppose. Sorry guys if I'm a little rusty. I haven't live streamed in ages. It's been a while. So bear with me. That's all I can say. I really appreciate it. It's been a minute. Okay. Let's go this way. Feeling confident. If this is the way. Well, I mean, following the map, this wouldn't really be the way, but I think it would be to the north. Let me take a look at the map real quick. No, we're heading the right way. So, I don't really get it because the world map. See, we're trying to reach the northern area, so I don't really know how going south. Maybe south brings us to the hunter's camp, and then we go to the north to the cheetah uplands. I'm assuming. Oh, nice, a Libra gem. Another Libra gem. I don't want them causing trouble. Try to kill them as fast as possible. Before they use kamikaze. Because I think they offer 2 LP per kill. Flyers. They generally do, at least, as far as I'm concerned. For this area, at least. That'll help. See kamikaze? Shit's annoying. And since we have that bazaar, we can go back to Francesca. The dragon shield, why not? Goodbye, Mandara. This isn't really the way we have to go. We have to go this way and then make our way around these pyrolisks. Maybe just kamikaze this. Okay. The reason why I steal so much is because loot is really important in this game. Like, really important. It's the most important way to make gil, that's for sure. And exclusive purchases at the bazaar. Exclusive packages, I guess. So I try my best to steal as much as possible. So I sort of have it. I see the hunter's camp, it's not too far. Swing that ice. There we go. we go. Bundle of feathers and some storm magazine. Look at all these mandragoras. Steal from one and flame the rest. Save them, even better. And they think we're at the hunter's camp. Which also means teleport crystal, I think. And cutscene. We entered in a weird way though. We entered from the back.
Race it to the water.
Why the capital?
The Nethicite. I must destroy it.
Are you sure? You don't want it for yourself? Use its power to restore Dalmasca? Something like that? The best intentions invite the worst kind of trouble.
Lusting for ever greater power. Blinded by the Nethicite. Is that how you see me?
That does sound like someone I know. He was obsessed with Nethicite. It was all he cared about.
Come over here.
He'd babble nonsense,
Hey!
blind to aught but the
Watch
stone's
it.
power.
Like I said,
He'd talk about some Enna, or was it
beautiful view,
Vena?
except for you.
No matter.
Thank you.
Everything
Vena.
he did to get closer to the Nethicite, to understand it. He made airships, weapons. He even made me a judge.
You're a judge?
Part of a past I'd rather forget. It didn't last long. I ran. I left the judges and him. Sidolphus Demon Bonanza. Draculaur Laboratories' very own Dr. Sid. That's when he lost his heart to Nethicite. Lost himself. And I suppose that's when I lost my father. Don't follow in his footsteps. I ran away. I couldn't stand seeing him like that, a slave to the stone. So I ran. Free at last. Funny I went for the Dusk Shard. How could I have known that it was Nethicite? And then, of course, I met you. All that running, and I got nowhere. It's time to end this. Cut my ties to the past.
It's hard to leave the past behind. I know.
Now she reminisces, I believe, for days with Lord Rossler. And a full motion video sequence.
Marriage of convenience.
Or
Symbol of
FMV.
the alliance between Nebradia and Dalmasca. This is how they see our match.
They do they?
These roles we play. I must admit, I find it wearying.
Not sure why this merited an FMV, but
I will play mine.
I would have no other.
kind of weird. It's a brief FMV, but
The choice is yours to make. But don't give your heart to a stone. You're too strong for that, princess.
I pray you're right, Balthier.
And now we're back to the game. Tons of new stuff is available, including Firaga. I think. We should have plenty of gil. I mean, we've been stealing and... yeah. The Thief's Cup's on. Let's see what you know. What we make of it, I wonder. 9 Reaper gems. Wow. Potion crate. Not really interested in that. I am interested in the Aldebaran though. Halberd's also good. Not sure what to make of the Mirror Mail though because of its reflect status. Never been one for reflect. Not a big fan of it. I know it can be useful, which it can be, but still not sure what to make of it. It's a weird one. And Bachu's wine is useful. Oh, they do have a confuse spell. Look at that. And Firaga. Get into our 3rd tier spells. Judicial Staff, it is good. We gotta pick up that halberd. It's a good weapon. Diamond Sword. Diamond Sword is better than the Bastard Sword. Know that. Aldebaran. The Empyrean Rod. I really don't use rods very often, but if you're going full white mage, it could be useful. Are we going for white mage though? I mean, I don't think we are. Expensive, man. I don't really know about the Mirror Mail. Kind of like, it's strategically useful, but it's not practically useful. For practical use, it's not. It'll just reflect all your spells. And I'm predominantly heal these spells. So, yeah. And it's expensive. A crystal shield. It's got magic evasion. It's worth picking up. As you can see, everything is expensive as a motherfucker. It's just the way it is. Expensive. Yeah, we got a hand in that quest too. And here's the telly stone. Let's go hand in that bray. Hunt. At the Lost Run High Waste. We'll come back. Just gonna hand in the bray. Hunt. To Vankansa. Vankansa here. Yep. We done. And Caliper hits for haste. Or bravery or something like that. I think bravery? Haste. I want to fight Kushalane. Bad. Kushalane, I'm gonna get some details on him. I think we're ready to fight him. I think we gotta go with the right gambit setup. He's a toughie. Huh? This Kushalane is not an Esper associated with a specific zodiac sign. Yeah, he is. He's associated with Scorpio. Kushalane is not an Esper associated with a specific zodiac sign in Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. However, the original Final Fantasy XII game's zodiacal system used in the original version did not include Kushalane. In the original game, he is the Esper for Scorpio. And then it goes on to say in the Zodiac Age version, he is linked to the zodiac sign of Scorpio. So what are they talking about? They're not making any sense. Well, it's safe to assume he is linked to Scorpio. He is for Scorpio. That I could tell you. He's definitely he's the Esper for Scorpio. There's 12 Espers, not including Zodiark. So obviously he is linked to Scorpio. It's pretty obvious. Not really sure why they're saying that, but alright, what should we do to set up for him? And are we of the right level? I mean, we're only 35, so I think that should be good enough. Could beat the game at 45, so His level is 45. Uses bio, sloga. You'll need black belts for this encounter. And then heal, slow, and sapped. And then he's accompanied by footballers. And the battle special attribute, like I said, is that health is constantly drained from all active party members. Ugh, he's invert also. Yeah, don't use bubble. Oh man, this fight is so nasty. I don't have Kiraja yet, so... But I've done this before. It's not like I haven't done it before, I have. So I'll be ready to do it? That's the question, are we ready to do this? We're gonna need black belts for this encounter. Not much I could tell you. And regeneration should be our top priority, because we need to remove sap. No better way to do that than with regen. Though that does take a little time to cast. But the area having its own HP drain, it's rough when an ally falls. Let's put it that way. Yo, Pheasant Atuki accessory can help. Because we don't want to use Rays, we'll use Phoenix Downs. First we have to open the way. Am I too low of a level? That's the question. Let me just change a gambit real quick. If I can. To learn Firaga. I don't want the game to close on me though. I always worry about that. Okay. Kushalane. We have to go and try, at least. Okay. We have black belts, so that's not to worry about. Default HP. I feel like we might want to wait until we're a little bit further in the game. But how much further? You know, I mean... If we ever get Adel. Don't want either one of those. Don't want charge. It's a lot of... That's what I don't like about 12. There is so much at play. So much going on. It's the one thing about 12 that, like, makes my head spin sometimes. There's just so much to think about and take into question. Take into consideration. Like, a lot. Sometimes it's overwhelming, you know? Alright, I might lose against this encounter, but because I don't have Kiraja, I only have Kira. We can't let ourselves get disabled. We want to keep everybody's HP above 1,000. This is going to be tough. But we could do it, I think, maybe. But bubble will only hurt. So we need to come up with a group that'll work. I mean, Fran does good damage, believe it or not, she does. Just that her HP is on the low side. Though she's the only one who can facilitate haste onto our characters. Oh boy, okay, we don't want to be stuck just constantly throwing out buffs either. That's another thing. That could be a problem. Licenses, see, shielded armor gives me 25 defense, plus an additional half of damage, right? Another 25, so it's realistically 50 defense. That's why I like the shielded armor. Steel mask can go on though. And if we give her the Pheasant Atsuki, she can effectively throw Phoenix Downs to bring our allies back to decent HP. And keep haste out too, because she's got all the item lores, so. She could also use Cura. We could use a turtle shell to use Gil instead of MP. We want to, or use the Pheasant Natsuki to make items very effective, which is what I'm thinking about doing. And then I think about who's going to take on the Fubars. And I don't want to kill all the Fubars, so we're going to have to change our gambits midstream in mid-battle, meaning, you know? Shell shield, definitely. I gotta think this through. Is cure gonna be effective enough for us to, like, you know... I don't know if it is. This could be a really tough encounter. But I think I'm gonna go for it. Should I? Fuck. I don't know if I should do it or not. I don't have any of these yet. Arise, I don't have. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I know we have to get rid of the foo bars, but if we get rid of all the foo bars, isn't it just gonna spawn more? He also uses invert too. And the bubble can't be used. I'm just reading right now. Alright, so we want to regen basically everything. Regen, haste, protect, shell. And one may also want to set up gambits to recast, regen, and haste, and shell. But if we have shell shields on, then we won't have to worry about that. That's why I'm gonna give him a diamond sword. If I can get to it. Diamond sword. HP, like natural HP is fine. Diamond sword with a shell shield. Because I don't have time to be casting shell. Nor do I have time to be casting things like cure and shit, like constantly. So we have to think of a way to not allow this to happen. I guess Berserk can help because it prevents certain things from hitting. So Berserk gloves and the Berserk bracers. I've used them before and it's worked. This will blade is pretty strong. The black belt on. We have 3 people with black belts. He doesn't have black belt? No. That can't possibly be true. Oh wow, I guess you never used him for black belt. That's surprising. Alright, well, I'm a black belt. It's gonna get tricky as to who we should use for this encounter. I gotta really think this one through. With the HP sap, I worry about that greatly. It's pretty intense. I gotta set up gambits now. What I worry about is constantly healing. That's why I think about things like drain can work. Drain on the enemy with the highest max HP. But it's gonna cost a lot of MP. This is what I worry about. Anybody with sap, use regeneration. That can happen often. And we're gonna have to rely on Cura for healing. Someone's gonna have to be on heal duty. See, I would do drain highest max HP, but we have to get rid of the foo bars. So I mean, while there's a certain number of enemies out, I think we can't rely on chance. We have to rely on like a solid method to get rid of these foo bars. I would use Shades of Black, but what would be a good way to get rid of the foo bars? So the main threat here is disable go. HP critical, also use high potion. I feel like I should be waiting, but I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. Protect. I usually use ally party leader for this type of stuff. And shell, whoever has shell shields should be fighting, definitely. Now, how to go about fighting the Fubars? I do not know. But we have to get rid of them. Should we drain the Fubars and then just... I don't know what the best method to get rid of the Fubars is with. Oh man, okay. I'm really thinking this through. This is tough stuff. How do I take care of the Fubars? Shades of Black, you think, maybe? While there are more enemies? I don't know, it's not a guarantee. Or I could use Darkra, but Shades of Black is free. I don't know, let me see what the Fubars were. What's the deal with the Fubars? Let me get some information on these Fubars. Oh, I can't. Maybe I can't. There's gotta be a way to like, get information on them. Oh man, these fights are intense. Fubars, these Fubars. Shades of Black is not a guaranteed win. What's his magic like? 42. We could increase it if we decide to switch our characters up. We might need the HP. I have to figure out how to get rid of these Fubars. And what I should do. How to get rid of them. What's the best method to take them down? Should I put oil on them and then use fire? I could do that. That's a good method. I have to think this one through. This is gonna take a little bit of time. See, I can bring an ally back to full health if I use Fran using an ally status KO Phoenix. Her remedies are insanely good. They can restore everything. I just don't know how to handle the Fubars. This is gonna be a problem. I gotta think this through. Fubars. How to handle the Fubars. What's the best way to handle the foobars? Not sure. Should I just go in and see how it works? Like, you know? I mean, I'm thinking like maybe I should just do that. I'm gonna search it. Foobars. We could disable them too. We can disable them. They're weak to... They're undead? Okay, maybe we'll use escape mode to get rid of them fast. Ally party leader, haste, self-haste. That kinda has haste on everybody, really. Except for one person. I'll probably manually input skate modes. That's one of the ways I could think of. Foes the refos, disable. Alright, Phoenix down. We already have that. We need to handle slow, which we could reverse with haste, but I need something fast that'll work quick. You know what I'm saying? I need something quick. Where is slow? It's down here. Fuck it, maybe we should just rely on the remedies. So that she's not overloaded with different gambits. We just take care of it. Let's go on to the wiki to find more about the Fuwa. We can hit them with oil. They're immune to disable. So we can't use disable, it's not gonna work. So I feel like we're gonna be stuck in a perpetuating healing gambit situation, which I don't want. We could use escape mode. We have one escape mode. We can use that. But I could just put that on myself. I know how complicated this gets, that's why I'm taking my time here, because it gets really, really, really messy fast. I'm really worried about what the outcome is going to be for this encounter. I think we're going to die on the first shot, but that's the way it goes. Let's do it. You could do this. First we have to go to the dam site the water away. I would like to get this thing out of the way. Like I really do. I know he's not easy. He's definitely one of the harder espers because of the drain effect. But I think we can handle it. If not, then we get our asses handed to us. Either way, it's a win-win. I think, right? Doesn't seem like it's that bad. Can't really go wrong. Alright, let's start by doing what we have to do with the sluices. Alright, so we have to activate the sluice number 3 and 10. So activate number 3. Alright, now we have to go to the number 10 channel into the number 3 Cloakosphere at the south end to activate the number 1 south waterway control switch. I think we're going the right way. Yeah. I think this is the way. I'm not 100%, but it's been a while since I did this. Like a real long time. I haven't done this in ages. So definitely been some time since I did this. It's been a while. It's been a long time. It's been like a year, I think, since I played this game. Here it is. Number 1. It's good, Sean. What's going on, man? Hey. Yeah, I decided to go live. I mean, it has been a while, though. How you been? It's good to see you, brother. Well, it's good to hear you. I'm about to fight this fat fuck, Kushalane. Probably gonna get my ass handed to me though, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Not this guy, but I'm working on it. Oh, nice. Good for you, man. Yeah, might be working at shop right near me. No, in Great Kills. Security. Nothing special, but it's something, right? You know the new shop right that opened up. Well, yeah. That's my point. In both cases, for me and for you. Alright, so now I gotta go back, and then activate the next switches. Now the one in, it's like in Bay Terrace. You know, there used to be like, it used to be a Pathmark, and then it was like a Super Fresh. Then it shut down for a while. Now they opened up a shop, right? Yeah, I think you know her, yeah. But it's good, it's like you said, because of the commute, it's so close. Yep. It already is. It just opened. Not too long ago. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be another, you know, I feel like it's been a grocery store forever. But yeah, it's a ShopRite. It's been a grocery store for like, ever since I've known it, it's been a grocery store. Pathmark, I think for a good long while, and then I think Superfresh for a little while, and then like I said, kind of nothing for a bit, and now it's finally a ShopRite. But ever since I've known it, it's always been a grocery store. Oh, I feel ya. Completely different area. Which is true. And I gotta get back. This place is like a maze, as you could tell. Because you're probably like, where the fuck is this guy going? I don't even know where I'm going. I gotta get back. Here we go. But I'm just gonna give you a heads up, I'm gonna probably get my ass handed to me. I'm just doing it for the hell of it. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good, man. Alright, I gotta return. And then deactivate. Oh, alright. Well, good morning then. Technically. Well, technically it's good evening, I guess. But good morning to you. This is kind of like morning for you. Right? Man, oh man. Wasn't expecting your arrival. I'm glad to, you know, glad to make your acquaintance. Good to hear from you, man. Hold on one second. Just gotta fix something. His microphone. I know. I actually thought that I wasn't ever going to hear from you again. But lo and behold, the Master. The Jedi. The main man. The main man from the mainland. Which would be you, Sean. Well, certainly not me. I'm like a fucking wet fart on a fucking bad day. You know it. Alright, hold on. What do I gotta do here? I gotta do... Okay, activate the number 4 and number... Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. The number 4... Wait, open this. Wait, the new skate? I don't get it. It's probably something I'm missing out, though. Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. At first I was like, what? I gotcha. Alright, gotta open number 4 and number 11. Let's see. Number 4 and number 11. I would try it. I'd give it a go. Why not? Wait, what's it called? Oh, alright, cool. That's straight to the point. I like it. Simple and straight to the point. Alright, what do I gotta do now? Player must move to the... It's like a maze. The player... Okay. Let's see, it should work. Picking up words that I'm saying. That's AI. Yeah, this place is definitely a maze. A maze that I haven't gone through in a long fucking time. Number 11. Man, do I not like mazes? I mean, they're alright, but mazes could be tricky. It says that I have to move to the number 11 channel, which I am in, and into the 4 Cloaca Spur, wherever the fuck that is. Oh shit, for real? How's he been? I haven't been on Facebook or anything like that, or Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. I haven't been on any of that shit, so it's been like a year since I've been on that. So I don't even know what's going on. Or how he's been, but that's good. Must be working his balls off. They do. It's too much, man, you know? And they never helped me get laid or anything like that, or anything of substance. They never helped me find a job, never helped me get laid. They never helped me with anything. They're useless. For real. So useless. And I'm just speaking of myself. I mean, everybody has their own experiences with them, but... I mean, I think I met, like, one of my first girlfriends on MeetSpot or some shit.com, but that was, like, a long time ago. Yeah, I feel ya. Sounds pretty useless to me. Where do I gotta go? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm supposed to go down here and find a switch, of which I cannot find. There's gotta be a switch somewhere though, around here. But yeah, those sites are useless. They've never really been any help. It'd be different if they were helpful. Actually did something, but they don't. They're just completely like... It's kind of like you said, just monitoring and shit. There's no real help with anything specific. And then you're just like supposed to like post pictures and videos of your daily routine on there. I mean, like, it sounds fucking stupid. Oh yeah, I had a burger and fries. Check me out. It's crazy. Oh yeah, this is one of the longest ones too. I mean, I enjoyed the story for this one, but it is long as fuck. You know, considering like the optional content, which is what I'm doing right now. Yeah, you're right about that, too. Long. You're not into long games? Which is fine, I don't care. Long games aren't for everybody. You know what I like? I like Mario games. Mario games are fun. Super Mario? Oh man. It's just classic. Huge Mario guy over here. How can you not love Mario? Super Mario! I've heard of Yakuza. I never played it though. Not sure where I have to go. It's been so long, so I don't remember. And considering this game is as long as fuck, it gets confusing. I'd say this is one of the, well, it is the longest Final Fantasy game, like, at least single player. They have the multiplayer game, but oh, Yakuza? What kind of game is it? Is it like an action game? I like action games. I like God of War. God of War was fun. Still not sure which one I like better though. Ragnarok or the other one. I think I like the other one. I'd probably like it. Why am I having so much trouble with this? Did I do something wrong? feel like I did something wrong. I don't see a... I got the first switch, right? Can I get the second switch? Oh, I found the switch. Look at this, Sean. I found the motherfucking switch. And they said I couldn't do anything. They said I was just stupid. But look at me, I found the switch. Check it. Nice. But yeah, this game is long. It's like, on average, I think they said 60 hours. Just on regular playthrough. But we all know 60 hours really means like a lot longer, because look at my game time, 62 hours, and I'm not even halfway done. So I think a lot of that time is just like, sometimes I could just keep the game on and the clock just keeps ticking. So it's hard to find out how much time I've actually been spending. That's gonna heal them. Where did these things come from? These Reaper dudes. I programmed these motherfuckers to just act on my behalf. See this whole list? I have them programmed to do shit. So I really don't do anything, I just watch them do it. Just watching them. Watching them playing out. Alright, we gotta go back. I gotta check that game out, Yakuza. I've heard of it, and it had some hype around it too for a good while. Yakuza. Is that a corpse next to me? I think it is. I gotta stop using Soul Eater. Keeps killing. It keeps stealing these undead. I should get rid of those target lines. Right, yeah. I figured that. But I'm saying, like, in general, it's got like a good, it has hype around it. And I've seen it. So, I'm saying I probably would like it. I haven't tried a new game in a while. And if it is like you said, which it probably is, obviously, and you wouldn't lie about it, I guess you can just start off with, well, I mean, what would you recommend to start off with? Where best to start? Or just pick one at random? Because if it's a slew of games, does it go by chronological order, or is it like just each one is its own thing? Like Assassin's Creed, each one is its kind of like its own story. Like same thing in Final Fantasy, even though they're numbered, each one is completely different. Oh, alright. That helps. We gotta get back over to... I'm prepping to fight this big-ass Esper that I'm gonna probably... Well, this thing called an Esper. It's a big-ass monster, really. That I'm probably gonna die against, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll see what happens. These things are nasty. How do I get back? Can I get back? Alright, we're back. Alright, I gotta turn off the number 11 switch and turn on the number 3 panel. Turn off the number 11 switch. Okay. And turn on the number 3. So the only gates that should be on is 3 and 4. Why don't they just say that? Oh yeah, I remember that too. Remember? Oh yeah, Game Informer. Those magazines are the shit though. I kinda miss those days. I think we can do this now. But yeah, Game Informer was dope. Big fan. They would always hype up games like Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts and all that shit. Alright, I'm gonna probably get my ass handed to me, so... Okay, this is gonna be bad. Op 7, okay. The Call of Duty is a good game. If you're talking about Call of Duty, I know Call of Duty is good. What about that game? What is it? I think it's called. It's for Xbox. Isn't it Gears of War? That took my interest a little bit. The first one, at least. Gears of War. Alright, this battle's about to start, and I don't know. I gotta, like, these characters gotta set their shit up, and... Yeah, how is that game? Is that game good? I was interested in it for a little bit. Couldn't play because I didn't have an Xbox, but it looked like a good game. Alright, I'm gonna probably die on this encounter, just letting you know when I get my ass handed to me. On a silver platter, but it's not gonna stop me from trying. Oh. Well, the characters is actually what kind of got me interested in it, because they looked interesting. You know? The Gears of War, the characters, they kind of looked interesting. They piqued my interest. They had like a pretty cool like art style and whatnot. Alright, here we go. Should I throw a paste on some characters? Yes. I'll try to throw a paste on some characters. But bubble is up. I don't want bubble. Bubble doubles my HP. But in this case scenario, it's not going to work because there's a HP drain in the arena. So I do not want bubble. I got a good idea though. We could just bullshit time. We could speed time up. Oil. And I got an idea. Not really done here, but oil. This could work. Has everybody got haste? And shell and all that. My backup reserves. Alright. How long does the bubble last for? My HP still doubled. I'm waiting for it to wear off. Wear off, bubble. I'll take this bubble belt off. Bubble is not something we want. Just saying in the game wise, I see how it lowered down. I need their HP to lower down. There we go. Okay. Good, good, good. Regeneration is gonna be important. Shell, all that crap. I didn't even set her up. Bio, IS max HP. No, we need to use drain. I'm gonna set this up right. Drain. We might still lose, but we'll see how it goes. Yikes. Give her this pheasant Snatsuki thing. And once we walk down those stairs, the fight begins, so Pinello. What kind of name is that? Pinello. Alright, Pinello. Alright, I like the name Balthier. That's pretty cool. Balthier. Alright, so she's not really gambit. Her gambits aren't really. Her orders, I should say, aren't really up to snuff, but. We're gonna do the best we can. Because we don't have to recast all this shit, I know it. If we don't die. When's Balthier gonna run out of bubble? He's not. Alright, good. Just waiting for that bubble to wear off. Alright, good. Good. Everybody's bubble is off except for Vaughn. Alright, Vaughn. Let that bubble wear off. And I'll be in good shape. I'm waiting for it to drop. The reason why I don't want to have more HP is because of this drain effect. It'll just double the amount. It'll make me die faster. That's what makes this encounter so hard. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me, I know it. Watch this. Let me get my ass handed to me. Big motherfucker. I have to chip away at him, like. What if I do a skate mode? Not enough damage? Really? Really? This is not gonna work. We're gonna have to come back later. I just have a bad feeling about this. Oh my god, these things have shell and regen on them? That is so unfair. We gone. We're going down. It's worth a shot, but this thing's gonna be way too hard to kill. Don't want to get hit with that. Problem is that HP sap shit fucks everything up. It's so bad. And to get rid of the foo bars, I don't know how we're gonna do that. We're dead. He's so powerful, this fucking guy. He just destroys you so quick. We're gonna have to come back later. Oh, I don't want to come back later. Fuck. This guy is beast. He's a beast. I knew this was gonna happen too. I was like... Look at this shit, man.
At your best.
Insane. And it's not like I'm not trying. It's just hard. Hard as fuck. Because everybody's HP drains so fast, it makes it impossible to do. Could barely put a dent in the boss. The foo bars are a problem. I don't know how I'm gonna take care of these foo bars.
I must endure.
Maybe I should have did that from the get-go, I don't know. That could have worked. Escape mode didn't do shit. Bet it would have worked and did more damage, but it didn't do anything.
It ends now.
At this rate, I'm hoping to get a game over. It's a waste. I hate this shit because it relies on luck. You have to hope a mischarge appears once the screen changes, like right now.
Here goes.
If you don't get a mischarge, then you're shit out of luck.
I must be strong.
Let's go with time on that too, so. Here we go. I hope it's not over yet.
Here goes.
I feel like we're coming to a close. Wow, I was lucky. We don't have much time left. We can only get like 3 seconds on the clock. Every second counts.
I must endure.
Cause there's like not much time left.
Here goes.
Yep. Nice. Yeah, that looks about right. That's about right. Luminescence. He's gonna bring more foo bars into the equation though. Look at all that damage, it's enough damage. Does this thing have a fucking... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm just trying to keep everybody alive right now. Could be hard to do though. This guy's got a lot of health. Like, it's ultimately better just to come when I think you're higher level. For this encounter, specifically. It just seems that way. I mean, look how much damage we're dealing, not much. Like, not enough. We got 2 people down. No. We gotta license it for her? That's not good. Sometimes the game shuts down when I license. Where is it? Trying to grab as much battle lore as I can right now. just not doing enough damage is the problem. If we could do more reliable damage, that would be nice. We're so close to finishing this off, too. It's so sad.
I never miss. My regards.
Oh, I forgot. Shit, I'm an idiot.
I never miss.
I'm an idiot. We only have 2 people. I forgot with the Berserk Cuffs, I can't use a fucking mischarge. I'm a dumbass. I'm so stupid.
I never miss. My regards.
If we beat him, though, it's like a miracle, like, pretty much.
Here goes.
It would be a miracle to beat him. Let's put it that way. I don't foresee it.
There's a proper way to do everything.
Oh man, we would have gotten much better damage if we had fucking Ash, but she was in Berserk state. It's also
Here
giving
she
us
comes.
damage, but yeah, it's gonna be an inferno, which I don't think is gonna be enough to put a dent in him. Look at that, there's nothing. Alright. I'm so close to dying that I don't want to lose now. If he was using the other one, what happened? What the fuck is he doing? We're gonna lose this fight. I just can't believe we're gonna lose the fight. Only because how much HP he has now. He's a Phoenix down. Okay, I'm a little nervous. Sloga. It's annoying. It's so annoying. It's like ridiculous, man. This fucking Sloga shit. And we only have one sash, so... Come on, guys. We can do this if we really work hard at it. Alright. A lot of switching in the menus, I know. Phoenix down it. Oh, this is an fight for the ages, man. She's poisoned? Should be done in a second. Phoenix down it! What has she got equipped? Come on! Come on! Go, go, go! Go, go! Oh. I'm so nervous. I'm not gonna get this right. I don't know. I don't know what to do. We're so close to winning, and like... I don't know. I just feel like my stomach is in knots, because this thing is like so close to... We're so close. We're so close. We're never gonna get this close again. We gotta do whatever we can to kill this fucking thing. That's the idea.
I got it.
Alright, okay. We don't even need to do that much damage right now. We're kinda like We just need to do enough to get rid of them. If I win, it'd be a miracle. That's the thing here is winning would be a miracle, and I just did it. Wow. That was not an easy fight. Wow. Well, I could take a deep breath. I did it. This thing is like a level 40 something Esper. Congratulations. You fucking kicked its ass. Hell yeah. Thank you, Berserk Cuffs. I love those things. Like the bunny rabbit girl. Alright, now I can clear my mind. I'm good. I'm just surprised that we were able to actually succeed. I thought we were gonna get our asses handed to us, which we kind of almost did. We won by the hair on my chinny chin chin. We won by the hair on my chinny chin chin, or whatever you want to call it. I'm just surprised that we won. I am so surprised that we won. Wow. Wow. Alright, let's get the fuck out of this room. I don't want to be here anymore. I gotta get out of here. Let's get out of here. Wow, I can't believe that. And that was Kushalane the Impure. Not the easiest encounter, but we did it. Still got it done. Using a lot of bullshit. I gotta get out of here. For which game? Sorry, I got consumed by the fight. I was like, not paying attention. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's another game I heard was pretty good, Black Ops. I didn't know they had 7 of them though. But check that out, Sean. I actually beat the Impure asshole. Didn't think I was gonna pull it off. Looked like I was gonna die for sure. I mean, definitely did. Well, that was the Kushalane Impure. I'm gonna save the recording. That was a tough encounter. And then on the map, well, I mean, it might... See, the thing is, the game might shut down if I open it up. It does it a lot. I'm hoping that it doesn't do that, but sometimes it does. We don't even have that yet. But we got Kushalane, whatever you want to call him. I gotta try Black Ops one of these days. Man, it gets dark early these days, man. It's so early. It's already getting dark out. It's insane. I gotta pick these grimoires up, but... Oh, that sucks. 4th didn't have a campaign? That's terrible. Can't believe that. What kind of game doesn't have a campaign, man? I could see why that would suck. That was what, the 4th one? That sucks. Now we gotta make our way back to where we left off, which was on our way to Arcades. This game's huge, so... So huge that there's a fast forward button to help us navigate a little bit quicker. The original game didn't even have that. It was all just like, oh man, it was a slog. Alright, we're out of the sewers. Now let's go to the Moogle here to teleport us. Teleport over to Southgate, I guess. This is the world map so far that I've been to. We have to get there to Arcades. I knew a friend once named Arcady. Well, I had a friend named Arcady. Not Arcades, but Arcady. I think he was Russian. Nonetheless, pretty close. A friend named Arcady, and a place called Arcades. Pretty fitting. A fitting city for a fitting name. They fit right within each other. Arcady of Arcades. Of our Arcadian Empire. Man, what a fight. It's a shame I wasted the scathed mode, but didn't do much. I'm just surprised I won that encounter. I was not expecting to win. I mean, did it look like I was gonna win? I don't think it looked like I was gonna win. It looked like I was gonna lose. Especially in the beginning. It's like I, somehow pulled the 360 there. Now we're gonna teleport all the way over to the Fawn Coast. That's where I'm at. Are we all caught up? Let's see. More or less. We just have this thing to take care of, and then this. the carrot stalk. But that could wait. Wow. Well, I'm gonna put my gamuts back to normal. I can't believe we won. That was like a 1 in a million shot. Really, Sean, I was not expecting to win that encounter. Thought for sure I was dead. You could probably, like, give a rat's ass, but for real, I thought I was a dead man. Back to good old comfortable fighting. Bye-bye. Man, oh man. What an encounter. At least we got it done. It's out of the way. So how is that new job of yours anyway? Any good? Is it better than the old job? I mean, minus the commute and whatnot. The job itself. Is it better? Or is it more or less like the same? Just different. I'm still here, I just have to step away from the game for a second. Do 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 do. Damn. Some people didn't like the soundtrack of this game. I didn't mind it though. Never bothered me. Just sounds like, I don't know, like regional music, just like cross country. It's very Evilisian. Evilise music. Which is the world that it takes place in, the fictitious world of Evilise. Which I used to call Avalis when I was young. When I was a kid, I used to call it Avalis. Because I didn't know any of it. I didn't know the difference. I didn't know it was actually called Evilise. So I called it Avalis. There's either a game called Final Fantasy Tactics, which took place in Evilise, but it was never spoken, so I only read it in a text, you know, in a message, and I didn't know that it was Evilise, so I used to just think it was Avalis. Avalis. Then later on when I was older, I found that it was Evilise. Oh, the 7th game is the shit? Well, you know what I mean. Not the shit, but the trashy shit. The shitty shit. The garbo. Alright, hold on one second. I'll be right back. Damn, that sucks. Man, that's... that does suck, man. It's like all that time wasted. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. I could see why you would feel that way. Makes you just wanna fucking... well, yeah, delete that shit. Really? Damn, that sucks. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. No, I feel ya. That's whack. Man, that's like, ugh. Yeah, that sounds like shit. I gotta look into that shit. 'Cause I'm not sure what to play these days, but it sounds interesting. In fact, when I get the chance, I'm gonna look it up. You know, this is the longest Final Fantasy game, though. So I feel you when you're talking about, like, long games as to why you wouldn't want to get into a Final Fantasy game. This probably would, like, rack your brain, like, make you go crazy. Makes me go crazy. And I've played, like, every Final Fantasy game. I was just, like, talking about that earlier. How this game makes you go nuts because of how many options there are and all the different... oh man, all the different shit. It gets... it can overwhelm you, let me put it that way. Sweet. We have to make our way to Arcades. I'm trying to get there, but it's not much jumping block. Wait, does this go to the other side? Just gotta see something. I think it does. And a bundle of feathers is ours. That? I think it is. That's a Tyrannosaurus. Not like I never did it, but it's not really. That's my practice. Is there anything good to take from it? Let me see something. Not much. Yeah, I know. I figured that. I was just busting your balls. But, yeah. I figured that. Yeah, that's how I feel about Final Fantasy. I'm never gonna get hyped over it again because I've been let down. 16 was just so... man. What a shit show. It's not like I hated Final Fantasy 16, but it really could have been a lot better, and it just wasn't really as good as it could have been. The battle system is just so basic, and I don't know. It was a big letdown for me. And I gave it props. Like I had faith in it, but it just let me down. Final Fantasy 16 is like, even for an action game, it's just base. It's so just base. There's no strategy or like it's very, I don't know. Like God of War is more, has more strategy and skill than Final Fantasy 16. No offense. Like, at least God of War has things like poison and stuff like that. Like, there's some things that, like, actually affect you. God of War has things like poison. It's got the rage meter. It has, it even has, like, blind, where you can't see on the sides of your character. It's like, vision gets fucked up, impaired. Final Fantasy 16 is, like, missing so much that, like, all I could say is it's base. It's literally just so, don't know how else to put it. It was a huge letdown. Unfortunately. I could have did a lot better. The story was, like, wasn't that bad, but the gameplay was really just... It really just came down to use a move, wait for the move to cool down, use the move again, and wait for it to cool down, and once the enemy is staggered, make sure to use those moves, because that's the best time to use the moves, and then just wait for them to cool down, and then use the moves again. Eat a stagger bar, stagger the enemy, and then do as much damage as you possibly can when the enemy is staggered, and that's it. That's what it comes down to. That's like literally every encounter. Deplete the stagger bar, and use your abilities when they're staggered, and rinse and repeat. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah, there might be some methods to doing more damage on a staggered enemy than others, but it really is the same exact thing over and over again. Just stagger the enemy. And some enemies don't even have a stagger bar, so it's just like, kill the enemy and that's it. I mean, it was literally so basic that it doesn't get any more basic than that. It was just so basic. And I'm not trying to shit on Final Fantasy 16, but it really was. And look at that, we made it past the next area. Now we're in the Cheetah Uplands. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. But yeah, Final Fantasy 16 definitely hindered it for me. I lost all hype in Final Fantasy. With Final Fantasy 15 being kind of like, can you lose in Final Fantasy 15? Like, I don't even know. I mean, it's like, you could just pop items whenever you want. And like, literally, there's no boss encounters. It's just like, I mean, there are a few boss encounters, but not really. And what can a boss do? At best, it can, like, maybe throw a couple of those parry commands at you, but not much. The only thing that made 15 good was that it had a pretty good antagonist that reminded me of Kefka Palazzo from Final Fantasy 6. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, but that's fine. Basically, 15 was riding on its antagonist, and that's what I liked about it. But 16, it was just a fucking mess. Not only did it have a bad battle system, but its story was like, the antagonist was weird as fuck. It's a strange looking alien dude. Wasn't even human. Not human to the slightest, like, it was like a weird dude. I don't want to spoil it, but it was a weird looking dude. All I'm gonna say is that when you have two Final Fantasies back to back that are both just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You start to lose hope. And then of course it was 13 that had a good story, but it also had a good battle system. 13 wasn't terrible, but there were like literally no towns or anything. It was missing something. That's why I always say 12 was the last great Final Fantasy, in my opinion. 13, again, was good, but it was missing something. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the fact that there was no breathing points. It was just like, walk into a tunnel, and then you get a cutscene, and then just keep walking through the tunnel. Cutscene, tunnel. Like, it literally was just a tunnel. I just kept walking through that tunnel. Because it was so linear. You just kept walking straight. Kept walking. Then you get a cutscene, you keep walking. Keep on walking. Oh. Well. That is an issue these days. People don't know how to make games fun anymore. It's like the golden era of games is over. The golden age, they call it. That's a good idea. Seriously, that's a good idea. Nice. Well, that's good at least. Huh. This is trash. I know where you're coming from. I feel you. For real. Did you just put this into sleep? A bell is running. Spiral and scissor. So it's Ixnay on Black Ops 7 then. I'll keep that in mind. Gotta keep these things in mind. Oh, alright. Well, that's good. You don't wanna waste your money in a game that sucks, right? I did buy myself, though, was it the Super Mario Galaxy bundle? That was worth it, though. Super Mario is awesome. And Super Mario Galaxy was really fun. Both Galaxy and Galaxy 2, both fun games. Yeah, for real. That's why I gotta look into it. Gotta check that out. I'm open to it. Yeah, I'm totally down to trying it. I'll probably like it. There are mad snakes here. A lot of snakes. So many snakes. My vape is running low. Oh well. What are you gonna do? On to over here, two goblins. Hold on 1 second. I'll be back in a second. Alright, now where was I? Oh. Cheetah uplands. And don't get Black Ops 7 because it's no good. Keep note to myself. Oh. Whack. That's whack. Actually, this used to be one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. I think it still is. I'm not 100% sure, but it's not bad. All that. Maybe between this and 10, I'm not sure which one. It's one of them. Either 10 or this one. And again, Noima's pretty good too. But the ones I grew up with were 10 and 12. They're both good in different ways. 10 had like a really solid story and a good soundtrack. This one had a really cool world, like one of the coolest worlds I've ever seen. This world is like really cohesive and like just big, like it's like this really dope ass fantasy world, like with like a story that's like probably not as good as 10, but still a pretty good story. Wasn't bad. Had a lot of optional content and whatnot. And I liked the gambit system. That was pretty fun to micromanage all your characters. Like it's a hands-off, hands-on situation here. It's a little bit of both. Got a furry crocodile over here. Yes, we do. A furry croc. Hopefully don't cast magic on it because it'll backfire. And it backfired. That's another gambit we're gonna have to set up. Don't hit things with reflect. Problem is, we didn't set that gambit up yet. So we're gonna fuck ourselves up now by doing that. Yeah, we have to set up a gambit. Don't hit enemies with reflect or dispel them or something. Because if we don't, we're just gonna die. Something that we have to handle going forward. Enemies with reflect. They have to be handled with care. Alright, well we made it halfway through. This is probably where we end the stream. Unfortunately. But there's always gonna be another one. But I'll probably end it here. I'm just glad that we were able to get something done. Let's take on this hunt though. I think we have to take it on just to move on with the main story anyway. Huh. It's true though. Right? Like with AI and shit. I know. So true, man. I was thinking that. Thinking that same shit. Right? Be helpful. That would be real helpful. Would be useful to get rid of that. I know. It's crazy. And it's scary, too. They act like they do. Huh. My cat shouldn't be eating ice cream, but I'm giving him a little ice cream. Because he likes it. Alright. A little bit's not gonna kill him. He can't taste sweet anyway. He don't know what sugar tastes like. He can't taste it. Well, he could taste the cream part. That's the irony. Oh yeah, I know. It sucks. No, because they're using AI in video games, and it's a problem. They use AI to make games too, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not... It's like, they're using AI in good ways, they're using it in bad ways to make bigger and badder games. They're bigger games because you have AI taking over what man can do, but it's just lifeless. Soulless. The art, the craft of making these games has gone down the drain, man. With AI. I mean, it can be used to a degree, and that's fine, but, you know, there's comes a certain point where it's just like... I know. I feel you. Alright. Well... This is... Well, alright, I'm gonna have a... Oh... Yeah, I'll have a smoke, and then... I'll have a smoke, and then I will cut my stream. See what we get. Great thing is we were able to... They go... Oh, well... Yeah. Which ones? Individually speaking. Oh, I got hit nasty there. Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. They're fucked up people. What are you gonna do? Well, cause they're like robot people. I could see them being like robots, like take their face off and you find out they're robots behind behind the face. Behind the mask of a man is actually a robot. They're robot people. They're not human. Like Elon Musk. I could just see taking his face off and seeing a robot. I know. It's just funny because it's like, I could totally see that. Like in a cartoon or some shit. Because they almost look like it. No, but yeah, I know. They're fucking kooky people, man. Like real kooks. Crazy motherfuckers. Well, he's the guy I think who might be a robot, but we know he's not, but he looks like one. Acts like one. He acts crazy, actually. Like a real kook. Well, I was about to say, what's he on? Oh, well. He's gotta be abusing it. Must be abusing. He's gotta be. He probably does, yeah. Really? Oh yeah, yeah. That's right. Definitely. Without a doubt. I remember that. Because nobody would act like that. Like he's way, just like a weird motherfucker. Nobody in their right mind would act that way. It's crazy. No, I agree, it's crazy. That's even crazier. Well, like Gemini and shit? Too much AI these days. Way too much. AI has gone over the top. Horrible. It's just horrible. What's the reminder of it? It's terrible. Really fucked up. Yeah, they are. No, yeah. I don't. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, I feel you. There's a lot of fucked up people out there, man. And they're just some of them. They're like the leaders, the ringleaders, the fucked up people. But who am I to say, but, you know, I'm just one person. I don't know if I'm missing anything yet here, but if so, I will get to it. I could have sworn we'd be able to get Typhon, but it's a green magic. I think. No, I feel you. I know what you mean. Well, that's good at least. I mean, you kind of have to be these days. You don't have to be, but it'll drive you crazy if you're not. That's why I try not to dwell on it too much, because there's only so much we could do. I say let them just destroy the world if they really want to. I mean, what are we gonna do about it? But I don't have to agree with it. I feel ya. Oh, more power to you, man. Well, knowing them, they might. They probably would. For real. And this is... Oh, I can save my game. Saving game, okay. Wow. So true, though.
Hey, you sure this rabbit hole's really the way into Arcades?
Better a hare unseen than a rat in a trap. And again, if you'd prefer to go knocking on the front gates of the city, be my guest.
But what about once we're inside? Won't the city watch find us?
We'll do what we can to blend into the crowd. Our names may be notorious, but our faces are not far known.
True, true. You're our princess and we didn't even recognize you.
He's a moron.
I noticed.
robots don't feel pain. Not that I'm aware of, at least. We gotta make some adjustments to my gambits. Oh. Ooh, traps. I'm not too worried about the traps. Always setting off traps, aren't they? It's true. You got a point. It's true, it's true. Alright, we gotta go deeper into this place. Well, it is following the book to a T, I gotta give you that. It does. It is scary. Kill that sucker. Kill that suckeroon. Peaceful frog? I don't think so. I can't have Ash doing this right now. Alright. Why don't they do that, stealing multiple times? It's crazy. Oh yeah. Well, we can't comprehend, but yeah. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
No, I know. Alright, just... The Big Bang Theory. Interesting theory on that. Well, I believe in a mixture of both the Big Bang and God, like, so, you know, if God created the Big Bang, you know, could have been the one to create it, put everything in motion. That's true. Alright, this is where I'm gonna leave off, probably. Gotta leave off somewhere. This is better. This spot better than this. And then I'm gonna pick it up probably next time. I gotta check out that game too. It's Skate, yeah. I'm gonna check that out. For real. If it's available for the PlayStation, I'm down. Checking that out. Do we have another encounter coming up though? I think we do. Yep. It's the hunt. These four assholes. I guess after this encounter. Why can't I ever steal from them? Good stuff. I don't remember this encounter for shit. A 4-leaf clover. They love their status, these guys, man. Status effects are crazy. Jeez. God. Not in that sense. Like, literally, it's like, what? I can't steal from this thing. I'm trying. I stole an onion from it. Well, there's one more. Oh, yeah, I know. More or less, yeah. I didn't get the item from the pumpkin. Alright, let's take care of these things. We don't really have to dispel them, we can get rid of them. We got what it takes. Alright, another one down. That thing's gonna go down in a second, and then we just pawn these guys. One more to go. Yeah, it is. It is pretty wild. That's more than wild, that's crazy. Another one down. Where is my Chronos here? We all out? Chronos here? I guess we're all out of Chronos tiers. That's probably why they're not using them, because they're all out. That sucks. I'm gonna have to go to the shop and pick up more. Alright. And that is game. Until the end, we have to fight all 4 of them together in a big ghost, so to speak. But this is where I'll be leaving off. And until my next stream, we're gonna keep it gaming, keep it safe, and keep it true. No, I'm gonna be chilling. Just gonna be, you know, I'm just gonna be chilling out. Shit, I might even have another live stream later on. But I'll be ending this one here. But you'll know if I'm up and around. Shit, I might have another live stream later on. But until then, like I say, keep it gaming, keep it safe, keep it strong. But yeah, I'm gonna be around, man. If anything, I'll let you know. But you'll see, I'll be up, be around. Catch me in my next live stream, man. Definitely. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Till then, my man, be safe. And thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support, guys. Until my next live cast, like I said, keep it gaming, keep it safe, and keep it strong. This has been Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, and this has been a Steel Play.